All right, this is what you guys requested. You guys wanted to know the do's and the don'ts of nutrition for sprinters. This should be a very easy and quick video for you guys. Let's get started. The do's. You do want to eat whole grains. You do want to eat your starchy vegetables, and you do want to eat fruits. So whole grains are your complex carbs like brown rice, quinoa, whole wheat bread. Those will help you provide sustained energy. And then you want to eat more of your starchy vegetables. That includes things like potatoes, sweet potatoes, squash, and other nutrient-dense sources of carbs. And then we have our fruits. So that's your bananas, your berries, and citrus fruits offer quick-acting carbs that have essential vitamins. Those are 3 do's. You want to eat carbohydrate-rich diets. The don'ts. You don't want to have restrictive diets. You don't want to have overly strict diets that make you avoid and severely limit calories. A lot of you guys are nervous about eating too many calories and things like that. But if you're training at a high level, you don't have to worry about the calories. Now, we do track those in our PTD group. We do track our calories there, but that's when we get really deep into things. We want to make sure that we're firing on all cylinders. You also don't want to limit an entire food group, which can lead to nutrient deficiencies and poor performance. This is something that I've struggled with in my times when I first started running track. This is something that I've struggled with track and field, right? Coming from football to track full time, I wanted to lose weight. I was a 225-pound running back, and honestly, don't tell nobody, but I even got up to 230. And now, if you know anything about track and field, 230 pounds is very heavy to be running in track. I really wanted to lose weight, and I went through one of these mistakes of going through overly strict diet and actually limiting a certain food group. The thing that I decided to limit was carbs, and I was becoming extremely nutrient deficient, and then I was injured, right? So you do not want to get injured because you are limiting a certain food group in order to lose weight. For the athletes that I've worked with in our Protected Dream group, we actually do have a way of losing weight, but we don't do it through actively restricting any of the certain macronutrients. And then you want to avoid rapid weight loss. Shedding weight too quickly can drain energy levels and impair recovery. That's going to negatively impact sprinting ability. We want to lose maybe a pound a week, and anything over that, we're losing way too much weight. And unbalanced macros. This kind of goes to the story I had before when I told you guys that I was severely limiting my carbohydrates in order to lose weight. And then through injury time again, it is obvious that it is not the way to succeed in losing weight. Right? We want to have a balanced meal. We want to have balanced micronutrients. And if anything, you want to increase your protein. Protein has something called a thermogenic effect. So this food actually requires a higher amount of calories to burn. Essentially, transitioning to having higher protein in your diet will allow you to burn more calories because of the thermic effect of protein. Diets that neglect carbohydrates, protein, or healthy fats will fail to provide the necessary fuel and building blocks. Those are the 3 don'ts. You want to have adequate protein intake. You want to have lean meats such as chicken, turkey, lean beef that provide high quality proteins. You do want to include plant-based sources such as beans, lentils, tofu, and quinoa also offers a plant-based protein option. We also have dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cottage cheese, and these are also excellent sources of protein. You want to make sure that you're having a minimum of your body weight in protein, and you want to make sure you're having an adequate amount of protein. That's another do for you guys. Let's hop into another don't. You don't want to have an excessive processed food diet. You want to avoid refined carbs. You want to limit food like white bread, pastries, sugary snacks. These all offer empty calories and are not doing anything for you in terms of recovery or performance. These aren't offering anything for you in terms of recovery or performance. Steer clear of trans fats. Hydrogenated oils found in fried foods and packaged foods can harm your heart and also have zero benefit in terms of your performance and overall health. You want to minimize added sugars. High sugar drinks, sauces, and other condiments provide no nutritional value And if it doesn't have a nutritional value, I usually stay away from it. And then you want to avoid artificial additives. You want to prioritize whole foods and unprocessed foods over processed alternatives. So what does that mean? If you had the choice between eating a protein bar or a piece of chicken, you want to go with the piece of chicken. You do not want to go with the protein bar because that is more processed in terms of a whole food such as chicken. So another do, hydration and electrolyte balance. You want to drink water before, during, and after your training sessions to stay well hydrated. You want to replenish your electrolytes that is lost through sweat with sports drinks or supplements. And you want to also eat whole foods. Eat electrolyte-rich foods such as bananas, avocados, and nuts. Right? So these things are going to help you stay hydrated. It's going to help you recover better. It's going to help you performance better. So you want to make sure that your hydration and electrolytes are intact. That's another do. Let's hop into another don't. Don't have an excessive fats diet. Right? You want to limit the intake of fatty meats, butter, and tropical oils, which can raise cholesterol levels. And it's going to lead to a whole nother cascade of issues that you do not want to have as an athlete. We have trans fats. You want to avoid partially hydrogenated oils that are found in fried foods, baked goods, and you definitely want to avoid margarine. And unsaturated fats is another form of fats that we want to try to stay away from. If there is a fat that you want in your diet, you want to focus on heart-healthy, monosaturated, and polyunsaturated fats from nuts, seeds, and avocados. So in conclusion, the key takeaway, you want to fuel yourself with carbs. You want to prioritize nutrient-dense carbohydrates to power your sprinting and training and competition. You want to optimize your protein. You want to make sure you're having a minimum of the same amount of protein as your body weight. So if you're a 150-pound male, you want to eat 150 grams of protein. You want to hydrate wisely. You want to hydrate early and often. And avoid pitfalls, right? You want to stay clear of processed foods, restrictive diets, and excessive unhealthy fats. There you guys have it. This is not going to be in any of our modules. I might make it as a bonus section, but for those that requested this video, here you guys go. Quick and easy, the do's and don'ts of nutrition for sprinters.